is up, you guys? It is your girl KJ here, back with another video. If you're a new person walking up in this channel, welcome. My name is KJ. I make beauty, lifestyle vlogs, etc, etc. If you are a returning subscriber, how you doing? So today, I know first thing that's probably on some of you's mind, if you've already watched the last video, you're like, sis, why are you back in this hat combo? What's going on? And basically that's kind of the point of this video. I've been walking around with this baseball cap, my glasses, and basically just really giving off some overall down vibes, and not as in like, oh, like I'm down, no, like I'm physically depressed. But I really wanted to come on here today, kind of like, you know, cheer myself up and kind of maybe cheer you guys up, check on you guys, and yeah. So without further ado, let's get into this. Get ready with me. Grab you some green tea or some iced coffee like I did, in which I spilled on my shirt right before hitting record. So maybe just go with the tea, learn from me. So let's get into it. Okay, so first off, we can take this hat off for now. This is what the wig looks like. So this is supposed to be styled a lot better. I just messed it up because I'm always messing with it. But basically it's like an asymmetrical, it's supposed to look like that, kind of. But we're gonna change that today because I want to do something reckless and careless to the wind. So it's gonna get changed, but first I'm basically just gonna pull it back off my head so that we can first start off by taking care of our skin. I don't know if you guys seen my video on mental health. Go check that out. I did list a couple tips, tricks, and strategies for dealing with your mental health. But I still wanted to come in today on this video and talk about it as well. Just to kind of do a check-in with everybody, see how everyone's doing. I've been thankful enough to have a friend checking in on me, and me checking in on her. I might have to take my glasses off. But yeah, just having somebody to check on you during this time is really important, not just because it's quarantine, but I know a lot of college students have had to change their environment, and you know, people that were working before quarantine and are not working now. Like, I imagine that it's really starting to play a toll on other people other than myself. So just, you know, comment down below how you're feeling. I'm gonna try to get it to everybody. You know, even though I deal with my own problems, you know, it's no thing to help and talk about your problems with other people that know what you're going through. The face mask I'm using is this Aztec clay mask. I have tried it both ways. You can use this clay mask with water or apple cider vinegar, and I've tried both ways, and I can definitely say the water is better as far as the overall health of my skin, I think, because the apple cider vinegar can tend to be pretty tough, which normally would be a bad thing. But today, I don't know, I feel like my skin's really oily and it's just overall nasty, and I don't know, I feel like it could be better. So I'm gonna mix in this apple cider vinegar until it forms like a paste. Like right now it's just a powder, but once I put the apple cider vinegar in, it'll form like a little paste, and then I'll put it on and we'll get back to it. I just got done mixing it, and it reminded me to talk about how, like, another difference between using the water and the apple cider vinegar. When you use the water, it doesn't really mix well, versus the apple cider vinegar, it makes more of that clay type of texture. I don't really know if it's because maybe my, you know, rations are off or something, but you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply this on my face and hit you guys with a couple minutes of Zen. Just kind of meditate. I know it sounds crazy, but one thing I found with mental health is really just taking a second to check in and check in on how you're feeling internally, and you know, maybe what's causing this kind of internal struggle, what's the root of it, and really just relaxing for a second. I had kind of a rough morning, and I ended up just going back to sleep and waking up and trying again. Trying my day all over again because it was just not going well. And I still wanted to film this content because keeping up with my channel and being productive is something that I know for a fact kind of grounds me and holds me accountable even when I'm not feeling well or not feeling good. Like, doing something like this or feeling like I'm accomplishing something, even something small, like putting on a face mask and doing my makeup, just the act of filming it and holding myself accountable, it's very nice. So think of something that you can do to kind of lift your spirits, and we'll finish this and get back to talking. For tonight, really, I'm gonna go steam my face a little bit more and kind of just let it relax for today. It's about 8 o'clock. This took 3 hours. I just didn't want to push my face anymore today, so we'll finish the transformation tomorrow. But yeah, this was completely unexpected. It just kind of happened. What do you guys think? I mean, I like it, but you know, it's a little different. But I was just tired of them not matching up, and even when I do my makeup and it just doesn't match up, and that bothers me. So I was just like, you know what, let's just do it. I mean, it's quarantine, why not? I've always wanted to do it, so there we go. You can't really see it because the light is so bright, but yeah, my skin looks a lot better. It's a lot smoother. It still has a little bit of coconut oil on it, but I got out all the excess stuff that was there, all the excess peach fuzz, sideburns, etc. I'm going to, like I said, steam my face with like a hot rag and basically just kind of trap everything in there. Close up my pores, let everything just seal, put some shea butter creams, etc on it, just to kind of moisturize it some more for tonight. Then I'll go to sleep and I'll wake up and I'm back tomorrow and we'll do the full transformation. So yeah, if you haven't already, drink you some water. If you're still feeling a little down, I'm still feeling a little bit more down, a little bit more so because I've been filming all day and I'm really tired now. So there's that. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be in better spirits and we can be hype. But for right now, this is the best we're gonna do. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Welcome back to the second half of this video, you guys. So if you saw the part from yesterday, you know that this video was supposed to be kind of a one-night thing, or what I thought it was when I first started, and it ended up taking a whole nother day. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in a little bit like better spirits now. I feel much better than I did yesterday. That's just because the day that I filmed yesterday was a bit of a significant kind of day for me. So you know, I still wanted to get that content out, but there was always a certain level of expectance that I wasn't going to be 100% mentally, just because this yesterday every year is usually a bit of a tough one for me. But the day has passed and it is a new day. I didn't film this morning just because I still wasn't 100% back to my old self. I'm still not 100% back to my old self, but I'm okay right now. So I wanted to go and finish up this self-care, self-love kind of video, and yeah. So let's get into it. So let's start with this hair and kind of catch you guys up and basically talk about what I was actually supposed to talk about. So I was supposed to be talking about like mental health and like how you guys have been handling, how I've been handling it. Quarantine's definitely been a bit of a struggle for me, not simply the just being indoors part, because I was indoors all the time anyway, but it was more so the fact that it wasn't my choice to be indoors anymore. So I think that's one thing. And then like with not working, it's just been kind of like I've been feeling like I need to do more or accomplish other things, and I think maybe that's what's been kind of bumming me out so much. And that's why I've been kind of driving myself crazy to the point where like I'm always doing something or always working, because I feel like I need to accomplish stuff. Because I'm not working, I feel like I'm not doing anything, so I'm kind of just wasting space. And even though logically I know that's not the case, but it's still how it feels. As far as overall like how I've been handling my mental health, truthfully not the best. Let me take off my glasses. Truthfully not the best. I haven't really been sleeping too well, and that's for a whole other thing. Simply a lot. It's just been a lot going on. Honestly, I'm just texting me telling me that it was time to eat, so we're gonna have to put a hold on this video once again, or at least maybe I'll just go make my food and come back. you know, every day's a new day, just like this video. Like, I hope if you take anything from this video today is that every day is not going to be a great day, and you can't always hold yourself accountable. Like, yes, I wanted to have this video done in one take, but at the same time, I also had to put myself first and do what works. I made content just because I felt like I couldn't not make content or not do something. Lately, being unproductive really bothers me. So I was still trying to get content out yesterday, and which eventually, as you guys saw yesterday, led to me doing that whole debacle and not even really realizing it until my hair was cut and it was gone. So it really does just be like that sometimes. I hope that, you know, through all of this quarantine and stuff, I hope everyone's been doing okay. I know a lot of people's circumstances have had to change. Some people have had to move back home. Some people aren't working. Like, there's just so much stuff going on with this whole pandemic that, like, I really hope you guys are good. And if you guys ever, like, need somebody to talk to, want somebody to talk to, like, my door is literally, not my door, my DMs are literally open. You can DM me about anything. No judgment. I'm here for you guys. If you just need somebody to talk to, somebody to listen, I can definitely be that person, because Lord knows I'll understand. Probably better than most people. So yeah, that's the hair. I just cut it. Obviously I'm gonna go back in a little bit and trim up some, oh, excuse me, sir. Trim up some little pieces. But I do need to go eat because I have been neglecting that these past couple days. And that's no bueno. So if you haven't eaten today, stop what you're doing. Let's go eat. Let's get some water in our bodies. Let's be healthy, okay? Okay? Okay. Glasses on so that we aren't blind as bat. What do you think? Think it looks better? Like, it looks cute. Something like that. I kind of want that old school 90s Halle Berry kind of simple cut. Show off my face. Obviously, you know, it's still super round with short hair, but I don't know. I kind of like it short. What do you guys think? So yeah, let's go eat BBs, drink some water, and we'll get back to the makeup look, okay? Okay. Back. I just had some jambalaya for dinner. I hope you guys had food today. I know that sounds crazy, but I know a lot of times with mental health we forget some of the basic human necessities, and it just seems like some of the simple things that we should automatically be doing, it just seems a lot harder than other things. So make sure you guys eat, get you some water. If you sing this, take a sip with me. Just kind of a check-in, just a really laid back kind of vibe in general. I'm just pulling my hair back so I can work on these eyebrows that I provided myself with yesterday. I was just really not into it yesterday, and so yeah, there's that. What do we think? Do we like them at least? Is it cute? let me fill them in real quickly and maybe put on some eyelashes, and then we'll be able to see like how it really looks, if it's really cute, etc, etc, you know. Okay, while I'm talking about this, I thought I could talk about like the straight hair a little bit more. I feel like it kind of came out of nowhere, and I feel like I should explain myself. So if you guys saw my last two videos, I first had a sew-in, and I had it for about 2 months, and then I was like, you know what, let me retouch it if possible. Like, let me see if I can fix this sew-in and like restore it or whatever back to its natural, you know, shape, I guess is the right word to say. And as far as like the actual care for it, the washing it and detangling it, conditioning it, etc, etc, like that part was fine. Like I think I handled that as best as I could. But then when it came time to actually fix the sew-in itself, it was just a little bit more than I was capable of doing. Unfortunately, I've never really been one of those people that are really good at doing their own hair. I'm so jealous of the people that can do it because I cannot. Hair just don't get along. We just don't. It's just not my DNA to be able to do my hair as well as I would like it. So that's why I usually get it done. Yeah, that's what happened with my hair. So then I had to take the sew-in out and put in a wig. Well, the goal was to take the sew-in out and wear one of the wigs that I had at this time. If you saw the last video, I actually put that wig on and showed one of the other wigs that I have planned for an upcoming photo shoot. But I really just didn't like the way that that wig was working. It was just not necessarily detangled, but it was just getting really like dry, I guess is the word. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just not, I don't know, it wasn't working for me. So the past couple of days I've just been walking around in the baseball cap look, which you guys have seen. I'll put like a little picture right here. And honestly, I know it's maybe not the most feminine, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I do try, and I do want to be a feminine woman and just be perceived as a little bit more feminine than I am, because I can, you know, come off as a little, you know, rough unintentionally. And that's, you know, they say live your truth or whatever, but I don't like scaring people or leaving people with the impression that I'm like this mean person, or, you know, like I'm stuck up or something, when that's really not the case. Like, I'm really nice on a good day, and if I'm not like mentally, you know, going through something, like I really do like to say that I'm a kind and like soft person. And if my looks could portray that, when even if I don't feel it or even if it doesn't come off that way, I would prefer that. So that's why that's kind of why the whole situation was a little hard for me, because I wasn't really liking it, and I just wanted it to be a little bit different, you know. I hope it's not too bright. Can you guys see me okay? How's that? I think that should be better. I'm testing out like a new ring light system right now just to see the difference in the quality, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. I know this video is a lot calmer than the last one. It really does be like that sometimes, guys. Like, some days you get full energy, some days you get sad boy energy, and some days like today in the content for this video, you get to see it all. You get to see the full range of emotions. Okay guys, so I just finished my eyebrows. I gotta say it was a lot easier to do them with the slit. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like I did them a lot better than I normally do in a lot faster space or faster time period. They still kind of, I don't know. I think they look kind of cute. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to take pictures with this look, but I really did just want to do this self-care kind of glow up for you guys. And now that I am in a mental state where I can do it without it sounding too cringy, I felt like I should just finish it up. So what we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna put on a simple primer. Because I'm not gonna be taking pictures, it really doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't need to be on there and stay. I just need it. First, I need it to come out. Oh. There we go. My skin, as far as like my skin, it's a lot better since I did go into that entire manic shutdown where, like, honestly guys, I was really just supposed to apply the face mask and that was it. And it turned into like this completely different thing than it was meant to be. Like, that wasn't meant to be a skincare routine or anything like that. Like, it literally was just supposed to be a couple seconds where I put on a face mask, took the face mask off, and I did my makeup. Like, that's it. But as you saw, it turned into a 3-hour event, and that was it. But yeah, speaking of, I wanted to talk about, like, I know I just talked about my hair and the different hair that I had. I wanted to clarify like what I was really talking about, like upcoming photo shoots, and why in these next couple of videos you'll probably see my hair changing a lot more. You'll probably see a lot of different things from me, and that is simply because I'm trying to, my goal right now is really to show some range, use my different social media platforms to show different possibilities, so to speak, and just really just to show what I'm capable of as far as makeup goes. We're just gonna keep it really simple today. This is just BH Cosmetics. It's called Nude Rose. I'm really just gonna do some browns. I don't do too much today. I just want to give it, I just want to give myself a little attention, a little love, a little care, a little tender touch. If you follow me on Instagram, well, first, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm just playing, I'm just kidding, but you should go follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of, well, I have in the past, like, there's content that's up there, but moving forward, I think you're really gonna start seeing some really cool things from me. Here's some of the things that I've done recently. I'll scoot over a little bit. Here's some of the things I've done recently, some of the photo shoots I've done. My model photo shoot where I basically took some model headshots and full body, half body, which are like basic poses that you need for a modeling portfolio. Really simple, nothing too crazy. And then the most recent ones on my Instagram, if you've seen the new theme that I've started this week, the week that I'm filming this video, those got a little spicy. So if you haven't already checked out my trying alternative makeup, go check that out, because that is where this most recent photo shoot, like this, where this came from. And it's honestly been kind of the vibe that I've actually been living the past couple days. It was meant to only be for the video, but like, look who it is. Look who stayed. I don't know, I think going through and feeling as low as I've been feeling, just having a certain itch to my look has just been kind of peaceful, I think. Like, I've just been enjoying just being expressive and showing different versions of, you know, one person, because there's so many different sides to me, just like there's so many different sides to a lot of people. And I know nowadays you really only see people posting a certain kind of content, and they, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, because I was definitely doing the same thing. But I just kind of really got to a point where I just wanted to start broadening my horizons and doing different things, showing off different possibilities, showing different things that I'm capable of. Because you really should, not you should, but I really do want to use my social media as a platform. And if that means connecting with different people, then that's what I want to do. And I want to try to connect with as many people as I can. And in order to do so, I have to show the different sides that I am. Like, I have to show what I bring to the table, if that makes sense. Like, you're gonna have a hard time connecting with someone that's into grunge if they don't know that you're into grunge as well, right? Is it too dark in here? Let me cut on the light. It may be too dark. I mean, I like it, but that just may be because I'm kind of sad and I kind of just live in the dark. So let me cut on the light more. So yeah, I just really want to start reaching out to different people and making different connections, different, you know, broadening up my horizons and meeting, you know, like-minded individuals and content creators, etc., etc. Because really, life is too short, you know, and you want to make the most out of it while you still have the chance and while you still can. And that's honestly what I've been trying to do. Like, this whole quarantine situation has definitely been tough, but I've really just been using this time to work on myself and work on, you know, the things that I want from life, the things that I want to bring to this life, the things that I want to offer, etc., etc. And, you know, once I come out of quarantine, I want to be able to say that I have myself together somewhat, you know? Like, I want to be able to leave quarantine better than I was when I came in quarantine, if that makes any sense. And obviously that's a lot of pressure, because I know with so much going on top of mental health, on top of, you know, pandemic and changing environments and looking for a new apartment, all of that, there's a lot going on. But I don't know, I really want to make the best out of this time and make the most, and so that I can get the most out of this time. So even if I'm not working right now, you best believe I'm using this time to make dynamic content for you guys. I am constantly trying to find a way that I can improve my situation in life, physically, mentally, with my channel, all of that. Like, I want the whole upgrade. Okay, so that's pretty good for me for eyeshadow. I don't really need to do much more. Like I said, I really want this to be very simple. I apologize if I'm talking too quiet. I've been kind of trying to work on not talking so loud and rash, and kind of really just processing my thoughts before I start talking. So if I'm talking too loud, I apologize. I'll definitely work on it so that I can talk a little bit louder. But yeah, so now we can start with the face. Like I said, it's gonna go pretty quickly, because again, this isn't really a tutorial. I just kind of want to get nice for you guys and kind of just provide, obviously this isn't ASMR, but kind of provide some calm, just overall good vibes, you know? Like, I just want everybody to feel good and just take time out of your day to just relax and just unwind with me. Have some self-care, drink some water, you know. But yeah, so if you saw my last photo shoot, you know it's kind of dark right now. Completely coincidental, if I do say so myself. It just so happened that my mood lately has been showing up in my work, but the alternative look was actually a suggestion that I ended up just doing just to do, and it just ended up just being a really fun experience. I would love to try some other like different alternative, not like alternatives, but like some different styles, like I don't know, I can't think of any right now, but if you would like to see me try some different styles, some different looks, please comment them down below, because I would absolutely love to do it. And I'm definitely into, you know, trying out new things as far as my makeup and my look, so comment that down below. I definitely check into it. I'm really just blending this into my face. I know it looks a little light, but this is the Fenty, so it's gonna oxidize pretty well for the most part. I'm definitely gonna have to go in with contour and make sure it really matches, but as of right now, it's gonna get darker, so don't worry. And it matches my neck, so don't worry, it's gonna be okay. I don't really do makeup videos on here anymore because they take far too long. I want to, like, I sometimes think about it like, oh, I should have recorded how I did this look, but it's just, they take too much time, too much effort. I could show you guys a quick everyday makeup routine that I've done for quarantine. Like, if I say I just have to take some quick pictures or something like that, I could show you guys that one if you would be interested in something like that. As for upcoming this is concealer, it's just, I put it on my hand. As for like upcoming content, like things you can expect from me, I have at least 7 different photo shoots like locked and loaded that still need to be edited and uploaded to Instagram. Plus I have some planned out for after that I'm going to start shooting soon. My next week's video is going to be pretty interesting because I've been getting a lot of comments lately and a lot of messages on how I edit my pictures, so next week's video is going to be kind of exciting. I'm not going to be really going in depth just because I feel like I'm really not that good at it. It's not that I'm not good at it, it's just I feel like my editing style and my editing process is really just a lot, and I feel like it may come off as like unskilled, but I like the results, and obviously some of you guys do too because I've been getting messages about it. So I'm gonna do a video on that next week, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, for right now, just enjoy this slideshow of some of the pics. I am very proud of them. Some of them you will see on here that you won't see on my Instagram, just because I like the alternative version of the photo a little bit better than the ones I posted. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with concealer. I'm just gonna keep it really simple, really simple vibes today, guys. Like, we don't want to do too much. So I'm just taking it, putting it on my hand. It's a little bit lighter than my actual skin tone, but not so much so that it's like you won't really be able to see it. So. I haven't been sleeping. I think I already said that, but I haven't really been sleeping. Like, my average schedule right now since quarantine has been starting is I literally sleep all day and I'm up all night. And I'm just editing. This is literally all I do. I don't know, for some reason I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but for some reason I find it harder to deal with my mental health during the day, because that's when my family's up, and you know, I kind of feel really conscious about it when they're like around and they can see it. I don't know if that makes any sense. And so instead of like dealing with it or worrying like that I'm taking it out on them and like coming off as ungrateful about like, you know, all of it, I find that it's just better to sleep and just hope that when I wake up I'll feel better, because I just really just don't want to be a pain to anybody and like be a burden and bother people, especially when they're going out of their way, you know, to just be nice to me and try to help me. So I usually sleep all day to avoid like upsetting someone or like disappointing them. And then at night around 11 o'clock I wake up and I'm like, okay, let's get it, girl. And that's basically like at that time I'm like dealing with my mental health, like, but it's easier to deal with, I think, and I'm a little bit more lively then, and that's why I feel like I have a lot more strength at that time. I can do a lot more stuff than I could during the day. So I literally will like wake up at 11, edit all night, and then go to sleep at like 10 in the morning. And then start my day again at 12, 1 o'clock when I wake up. And usually that's wake up, something goes wrong, I go back to sleep. And then squeeze in some workouts and some photography and planning, and that's my day. That's been my day all quarantine. I know I said I didn't want this to look pale, and it really does. I don't know. It looks really pale on camera, but it's not. It's really not that pale. I don't know how to fix it. It's not that it's showing up really pale on camera, but it's not. In like really like real life, it's not that pale. I think it's just the lighting. Which, like I said, I am using a ring light, and I am trying to get used to how it works, because this is my first time. There we go, looking really light skinned on camera, but it's okay because I'm gonna show you guys that I'm not. It just looks really crazy right now, but wait on it. About to blow your minds. So basically now I'm just going to, if I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna take my True Match. It's almost gone. I'm gonna need to find another one soon, because I really depend on this so much. On days when I don't want to do foundation or like a lot in like my everyday routine, like this powdered foundation is my whole world. So I'm basically just going to contour a little bit, bring back the color to my face just a bit. Not doing too much. Like I said, we're not going anywhere. It's actually starting to get dark outside, so I'm not gonna even really be able to take any pictures. This is literally, and I cannot stress this enough, just to kind of do a little transformation with you guys. I might film some TikToks, I don't know, maybe. You guys, I've literally just been filming and like feeling myself like pow pow and running my mouth for like a good 3 minutes, and I wasn't even filming. That's how you know I look good, because I wasn't even paying attention. Let me just hit y'all one more time. Bow. This is the full look. I'm just we are feeling ourselves. I already went through this because I was so excited at how good it looked, but I'll go through it one more time. I love the eyebrow split. Best decision I ever made in the middle of a mental breakdown. It looks amazing. I have to start just doing things now. I'm just gonna do it whenever I feel like it. Like, yeah. This look did come out a lot darker again than I had anticipated. I don't know what's been going on with my looks lately. They've been really going through a dark phase, but it looks kind of softer, I think, and I'm happy for that. I did not use blush. I really wanted to, but I don't know. I think it looks kind of natural. It looks kind of simple. It doesn't look like I tried too hard, and it doesn't look like I spent a whole hour on it, which I did, which is a lot less time than usual because my eyebrows, you know, they're done because I trimmed them myself as well. So that's another skill I acquired for quarantine, if anybody wanted to know. Let's really quickly, before I close this video, I want to recap. Number one, mental health is a very huge thing, and you should take it as you can, day by day, little by little. Don't try to overexert yourself, but also try to push yourself to do just as little bit, as much as you're willing to do every day, even if it seems hard. Excuse the sound. My dog is literally... Is that my eyeliner? This is my eyeliner. I'm gonna eat my eyeliner. Anyway, what do you have to say for yourself? Come here. Come here. Come on. What do you have to say for yourself? No kisses. What do you have to say for yourself? Huh? No kisses. What do you have to what do you have to say? Look at you. Look at the audience. Look here. Go ahead. I'm tearing up my stuff. Anyway, this is the full look, you guys. I hope you like it. Recap. My mind is going everywhere. Recap. Take things day by day. Don't try to overexert yourself, but also at the same time, you want to push yourself to do just a little bit as you can, just so, you know, you don't feel any regret afterwards. Like, after the whole thing has passed, you don't feel like you've wasted time, because that's, for me, a really big thing. I hate the concept of wasting time. It really bothers me. It just makes me feel really garbage. So try to push yourself as much as you can. Do just a little bit more each day, a little bit more towards your goals, dreams, and things that'll make you happy. If you feel tired, or if you feel like, you know, you need to do something, like in this video, how I had to take an extra day, or sleep, go back to sleep, or, you know, take a skincare routine and turn it into a full routine, do that. Listen to your body, listen to what you need, and really just care for yourself, love yourself. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Don't forget to eat. I know that sounds crazy, loves, but there are people that forget, and it's really important. I went a couple days. I know that there are other people that I've been reaching out to, that people have been reaching out to me. They've also been struggling. Make sure you guys eat, drink water, stay hydrated, get in some exercise, some shape or form. It could be dancing, it could be stretching, whatever it is. Check out my Instagram to see some of the looks that I've been dropping, some of the ones that are gonna come to, you know, my next video will be posted this time next week. I'm kind of going to get into the hang of it. I think you're going to start seeing regular content from me. This one's going to be more of a vlog. I hope it's not too long. I feel like all of my videos have been kind of long, and I don't want that, but I just talk so much. So there's that. Expect this vlog to go up and the video next week, same time. Content wise, for my IG, I've got a couple different photo shoots coming up that I'm really excited about. So if you haven't already, here it is one more time. Check it out. Follow me, you know, leave a comment, feel free to DM me about any questions, etc, etc. And yeah, we on lockdown, but we still on our grind. So with that being said, this is KJ's World. Every day I want to inspire you guys to be ready and unique. Love yourself, love others.